There's a deep secret behind Travis Scott's new song Dumbo that is featured on his new Jackboys 2 album. It originated from Pusha T sneak dissing Travis Scott, where he raps, "You cried in front of me, I heard Utopia had moved right up the street and her lip gloss was poppin'," with Kylie Jenner getting thrown into it for owning a cosmetic company. However, there was one big issue.
Look, I remember this time that Travis Scott was crying in front of me. I got a video, he was crying about Kylie Jenner, by the way. Now I know what you're thinking, well, that's not really much of a diss, is it? Well, it kind of is, it kind of isn't. It's a warning diss. Because listen closely, a lot of times in rap, it's not about what you say, it's about how you say it. And how Pusha T said it was, boy, you cried. Because Calabasas took your, you can read that, and your pride. She ain't need you, bro. But this line right here sums up what I mean perfectly. But I got the video I can share in AE it.
Sending a small diss as a warning towards Travis Scott. However, Travis did not seem to care. This made Pusha T very angry. He wanted the attention from Travis Scott. He was just about to release a new album, so he kept pushing further. It was then announced, Pusha T doubles down on his Travis Scott diss. It's Travis. He's harmless. I took it there. He's shameless. You've seen him do it to everybody.
You shouldn't have been here anyway. Him specifically too. I don't take it as personal as I should. It's Travis. He's harmless. I'm not into what his whole makeup. I took it there.
As DJ Academics would just call out Pusha T for this, trying to use a useless beef against Travis Scott to help out the sales of his newest album, as DJ Academics would expose him in front of 100,000 live viewers.
Ask me how I know this. Yo, Pusha, this is what I've been told, Pusha. They said you got your info wrong, you know? You know where the sources come from. Don't even, you know? They say you got your info wrong. They say you must just be trying to sell an album. You're dissing Travis for no reason. They said whenever that song got played for you, Meltdown, Drake did not record on that song at that point. He couldn't have played it. And I'm getting told less than 24 hours before the song came out, the song was made. Don't ask me how. So they said this idea that Travis tucked the verse. You got some bad info, my boy.
Now this raises a very important question. Why is Pusha T even beefing with Travis Scott, and how does his newest song Dumbo come into effect? Now the title of the song is self-explanatory, but here's why Pusha is angry.
Why is Pusha T dissing Travis Scott in the first place? Well, Pusha T explains. He says, look, one day or night, he didn't get that far into detail. He said, look, I was chilling with Pharrell. We was in the studio in Paris. Travis Scott busts in the studio session. He says, Pharrell, I gotta show you my album. Travis Scott is friends with Pharrell. Pusha T said right off the bat he didn't like how Travis Scott interrupted the session, but he said, okay, moving on. He says Travis Scott starts doing his, in Pusha T's words, being monkey dance while showing us the music. For those of you that don't know, Travis Scott be getting hyped when he gets excited. Now here's where things start to get wicked, but you gotta listen to this next part closely. Travis Scott plays the whole album. He plays a song called Meltdown. But this song, in the official version, features Drake. But Travis Scott does not play the official version. He plays a version without Drake in it.
Now this was very sneaky from Travis Scott. In case you didn't know, Pharrell and Drake have had a long-standing beef with each other. It's also why Drake started beefing with Pusha T, because Pusha T took Pharrell's side. However, Pharrell gave advice on Travis's song, but he didn't know that Drake 1 week later was gonna have a verse into the song. This resulted in Pusha T calling Travis Scott shameless, because Pharrell never would have done that if he knew Drake was gonna be on it in just a week.
Us and Pharrell listened to it, and then a week later, we hear Meltdown, which he didn't play. He just played the song, but he ain't played Drake verse. He said Travis got no loyalty. He said, yo, Travis, it's time to squabble up. They saying Travis, I don't believe you. I think you're a good artist. Travis, you my mans. Travis, don't let me talk to you like that. Hold on, let me gaslight him for a second. Travis, don't let him Pusha T talk to you like that.
As with Pusha T continuing to just run his mouth, Travis Scott would then release his new album, Jackboys 2. This went absolutely viral online, outselling Pusha T very quickly, which is then when a viral tweet read, "Is it just me, or is Travis Scott using the title of his new song Dumbo as his response to Pusha T? Is Pusha T really struggling to sell?" And Travis knows that if he replies, it'll just help Pusha T's music. As Travis knew that this was a hit song, it didn't matter what the title was, so he used it as a response to Pusha T calling him dumb for such a useless beef. But it's also what's in the lyrics that is really funny, and let me explain. You may have noticed Travis Scott was mumbling a lot in this one specific song. He did this because Pusha T said,
"We don't even want you here, to be honest. Like, we're not here to hobnob with any rappers, and I personally don't like rappers who don't rap.
Right.
Like, I don't want to hear that."
As that's the same interview that he was sneak dissing Travis Scott on, which is why in the new song Dumbo, Travis Scott repeated the same lines over and over again, and it was a mega hit. An example are the lyrics, "I bet she going Dumbo, I bet she going Dumbo, I bet she going Dumbo," and etc. He even had the lyrics, "You get wasted, just don't waste mine," over and over again. People aren't even aware that this was just to mess with Pusha T. They're tweeting things like, "No joke, Dumbo might be Travis Scott's best song, even though he is really mumbling the entire time." This makes it even funnier, as Travis Scott fans don't even know why he did it. However, you do now. But like the video if you're Team Travis, and comment down below your favorite songs from Jackboys 2.